Hey, what's up everybody, Hunter K here. Today I'm going to be making chicken karaage. Kara in karaage stands for shell and also has a double meaning for crispy, where the Japanese onomatopoeia is kari. So what happens if your karaage gets a little cold because of all the other food on the table? I got a sauce recipe that pairs so well with cold karaage, and you can check out the full recipe down in the description below. Anyways, let's get to the hot stuff first. First, let's trim off the excess fat off of the chicken and cut it into bite-sized pieces. Now we'll take a clove of garlic, end off, and finely dice it. Here's a quick way to do it. We'll take the skin off of the ginger with the smallest knife you can find and grate this one. And you'll want to grate it against the fibers of the ginger so you'll be able to use your hands to easily scoop it out. If you don't want to dice the garlic, grating it like this is another great option. Let's move on to the making of the actual marinade. Generously salt and pepper your chicken and mix it until you think the seasoning has mixed well enough. We'll take soy sauce, mirin, sake, ginger, and the garlic and mix it once more so now you can be sure each piece of the karaage is going to be delicious. Wrap it up and set it aside in the fridge for a minimum of 10 minutes to a maximum of 30 minutes. Slice a lemon to squeeze onto the karaage so it can balance out the fatty flavors that you get from deep frying. And take out the seeds just to be extra sure it's not going to end up in someone's mouth. If you got some salad growing in your garden, now is the time to use them. Let's add a generous amount of potato starch, little by little, until it is nice and evenly coated. Heat up your oil to 330 degrees Fahrenheit, or just splash some starch to see if anything is happening. You can avoid the oil splashing back at you if you lower the chicken away from you. Once the chicken starts to release bits of big bubbles, take them out and let it rest for 1 minute while the remaining heat cooks it. Just to put it back into the oil once more at about 360 degrees Fahrenheit for another minute to obtain a karaage with a golden crispy shell. I eat this all the time with some Japanese mayonnaise and sashimi. But what if our delicious karaage isn't getting the love it needs? Let's make it crispier and delicious even when it's cold. First, let's soak the kombu in soy sauce and mirin, and let's let it sit overnight in the fridge. After a day, it should be filled with flavor. Roughly chop it up so it can give the hand mixer an easier time. In a saucepan, we'll put the kombu together with some water, soy sauce, mirin, and sugar. Bring it to a boil, then to a simmer, and reduce it by half. Then pour it into a container that will let you blend it easily and let it rip. After the sauce has cooled down, I'll be adding some rice vinegar to brighten up the flavor profile. We'll take our chicken that's been marinating in the recipe that we've used in the first level and mix in together an egg and some all-purpose flour to get our batter. Which looks a little dry, so I'll just add another egg. Take some potato starch and add a minuscule amount of water so that it looks like the outside of a popcorn. Gently coat the chicken, removing the excess starch so that it actually looks like a popcorn. Then let's cook it at 330 degrees Fahrenheit until big bits of bubbles start to come out of the chicken. Just to once again put it back in the oil at 360 degrees Fahrenheit for 1 minute, then one last time to get that extra crunch that we're looking for. When the karaage is no longer hot, this sauce gives a whole new life to enjoy foods that's gone cold. And thank you guys so much for watching. See you guys next time.